guys, good morning. Welcome back, non-league to Premier League. Do apologise if my voice is all a little bit funky today, still very congested, can't shift this bloody cold at all. But we're getting there. Right, last with us for the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, obviously, which we beat Nottingham Forest 2-0 in. Since then, quite a good run of form. Very, very disappointing 0-0 with Brighton, bringing the match stats here. Slightly the better team, not by much, but very, very kind of meh in front of goal. So a draw, possibly a great result. We then beat Fulham 2-1 in a very, very competitive game for the FA Cup. Obviously, that put us through into the fifth round, in which we saw that we got drew against Man United away. So today we're going to do a double header. We're going to do the Carabao Cup final and the FA Cup fifth round. A run of games, that 3 games is there though. Look, City, United, City. We then were at home against Huddersfield. We beat them 2-0. Very, very good performance from the boys. And then this one against Man United, 2-0 victory in which we were much the better team. They had a lot of counter-attacks. Rashford in particular actually probably could have scored 2 or 3 goals. But for the majority of the game, we were really in control. It was really nice to see. We had a lot of highlights, some missed efforts, some very good saves by David De Gea. Yeah, I mean, you can't be upset with that. They're third, I think they are at the moment in the Premier League, or fourth. And then we had a 1-1 draw with Everton, in which the game was. I mean, look at that. Great to watch if you're a neutral, but Jesus, both teams, plethora of chances. Neither of us really were prolific enough to get the 3 points. The draw, a very, very fair result. But Everton are just above us in the table, occupying that 6th spot for the Europa League proper, shall we say. So to have won that game would have been massive because we'd have only been, 3 points behind them, 4 points behind them. Obviously with a game in hand. So that would have been really huge for us in terms of a chance to have a late push at the Europa League spaces. We're not out of it yet, but it's not looking promising, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, we've got 10, 11 games left for ourselves. So still points to be won. Right then. Also, coming into the game today, we've got a few injuries. Callum Chambers is injured, fit but injured. I'm going to use him because we need to be honest. Goretzka and Neto are still struggling for fitness. Max Aarons is struggling for fitness. Jordan Henderson's out altogether. Ian Richardson can come back into the squad, which is interesting. Who do we bring him out for, though? Alex Bentz as well. So, yeah, it's a tough one. We're going to be right up against it today, I think. I'm just hoping that we don't get an absolute tatering on both live comms, because if we do, we're going to look stupid. But we're coming into this in form, so we've got a chance. We've got to keep our fingers crossed, have a little bit of lady luck on our side, and hopefully today walk away with a result. But City, as you know, they're not easy to play against, shall we put it that way? We have only beat them once previously. In 10 meetings, we've beat them once and drew with them twice. That doesn't bode well for us, does it? So then, the 11 that we've got today, we've got Svilar in goal, Chilwell, Derby, Bowley and Chambers at the back. Then Donker in the holding midfielder role because Henderson's injured. Goretzka and Gibbs White in the centre. Sigurdsson and Nato out wide. And then Maduka up front because at the moment he's performing much, much better than Erling Haaland. And it's getting to a stage where I'm wondering, because we've got a couple of quite decent young players as well who are in the reserves at the moment and out on loan elsewhere. Might actually be time to cash in on Haaland. I mean, we brought him in this season. I was so excited about using him because I've seen him could go very, very well for other people. But for us, he's just not doing it. I mean, we're playing him in the role that he likes to play in. Whether it's maybe he needs a strike partner or not, I don't know. Not doing terribly, 3 goals in 8 games, but his average rating and what he's actually contributing to the team at the moment just isn't enough. So we're going to get into it, guys. Sorry for rambling on a little bit, but I'm excited, you know. Be nice to finish the season, wouldn't it, with a little bit of silverware. So we are going to passionately say, we're the underdogs. It suits us down to the ground. Let's go out there, cause an upset if we can. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't even mind us going to penalties, but if it does go all the way to penalties, we probably won't do the United game as well, because I don't want it to be like a half an hour long video. How do you approach on beating them? There are a number of ways. We could treating it as a normal match. Definitely going to have to pay him close attention. He's fit enough to play. So here we go. We can have that on. We want late scores for the others, don't we? So 10 minutes in then, and no highlights. We're slightly better on the ball at the minute, but that doesn't mean anything, does it? We now had 2 shots on goal. Gibbs White with the corner then, floats it in. And Maduka hits the post. Oh my word! I thought that was 1-0 for us then. That would have been the dream start. Obviously, it might have also kick-started Man City's half here, but half an hour in, and we are looking the better team. I mean, it's not like City have put out a weakened side. They've got Sancho, they've got Kane. Goretzka nods the ball on only as far as room, and De Bruyne's there as well. Out to Milenkovic. Crosses it back in Kevin De Bruyne. Rodrigo. Kadachi. Oh my word, how has that happened? And it's gone from us looking very, very positive to a Harry Kane tapping. That's an unfortunate goal to concede, isn't it? Lovely pass from De Bruyne to Rodrigo. Pass it over first time. Lovely take by Kadachi. And that's just, oh, I mean, they do fantastic in terms of trying to get across, but then Svila's all wrong-footed. Can't be too upset with that, but at the same time, you can be because we've been playing so well. Dendonka then plays it to Gibbs White. Launches it out wide for Sigurdsson, who's really come back into his own of late, to Chilwell. Crosses it. And Pedro Neto's there, and that's 1-1 to the Wolves. Told you we've been looking good. It was 62% possession, very, very equal in terms of chances made. But that's lovely. And Sigurdsson there to pick that ball out to Chilwell. All the way across. Lovely diagonal ball. That's very well taken. A little bit of luck off the inside of the post. But, said before this game, we need a little bit of luck. City are very, very strong. I think they got Dani Olmo as well. I didn't even know that. Oh, right. So, first half then. We are going to passionately say I'm pleased with how things are going, keep it up, because they're playing very well. I'm not going to be critical of them when they're playing well. We would, however, love just if we could bink this trophy, that would be amazing. Svila then plays it out to Bowley. We have been playing. I was just about to say how lovely we've been playing and working things from the back, and then Bowley goes on, smashes the ball upfield. Rodrigo fires Bentancur. Kadachi again. Inside them, Rodrigo to Kevin De Bruyne, back to Rodrigo, to Harry Kane, Bentancur, to Bernardo. Jadon Sancho's in one-on-one, and that's never a good thing, is it? Oh my word, Fila does get the save. Corner now, they've got a few big boys in there. It's headed away. Rodrigo, though, does pick up the second ball, but Gibbs White intercepts and launches it down to Maduka. Can he launch? Can't get a counter-attack going. That was unfortunate. He just kind of stood there with the ball when it comes to him. Sigurdsson's not having the best of games. Right, it's time to make some substitutions here. Sigurdsson's not playing brilliantly, so we're going to have to give Haaland a chance. And Maduka wasn't playing well either, so we'll bring Haaland and Jimenez on. It's not really Jimenez's best position, but need a little bit of magic. And if it does come down to those penalties, then obviously having a couple of really attack-minded players on the bench will do us well. We can get creative for the last 10 minutes. No highlights here as time's just ticking away, but Bernard does put the corner in, and that is just over. It does look like we're going to be going into extra time then, guys. Although saying that, Gibbs White with the corner. Oh, Edison parries it away. Gibbs White again. Oh, we just can't seem to get underneath the ball. Harry Kane then brings it forward. Very, very good hold-up players. You know Kane's very capable of. Out to Jadon Sancho, who's rapid on this left-hand side. Goes past everybody, but that is a wild effort from very far out. Oh, City they're kind of just raising themselves into the ascendant here. But that being said, another corner for us. Again headed out. Nobody to challenge the ball this time, so Bernardo brings it forward. John Stones is so far forward. Jesus Christ. Kadachi then plays it in for Declan Rice, and that is 2-1. And in the 91st minute, we've given a good account of ourselves here, in fairness. But the 91st minute, dreams are broken, kids are crying. Dads just want to go home. It's a lovely ball through. Declan Rice, I mean, really, Svila there should be making himself much bigger at the front post. Very tidy finish, though, you've got to say, from Declan Rice. There ain't a lot we can do about that. Man City, then, Carabao Cup champions. And I think that we give a good account of ourselves there. Maybe not as prolific in front of goal as we would have liked, and it was really not the best day for Madueke or Sigurdsson not to have a good game. But I don't think we did terribly there, so I am going to say I can't fault your efforts. You give everything for us to win. I mean, we scored a goal. We didn't make complete and utter fools of ourselves. So City lift it. We get 57 grand. Uh, Obviously, we pay out a lot more. Only 24 grand for the Carabao Cup. So we've made profit in the cup. Post match press conferences then. So Carabao Cup, will this? No, will be better. I'm proud of the performance of the players all the way to the final. You'd just be devastated. I'm so proud of the team. They played brilliantly today, and it just wasn't meant to be. Once again, it's a gutting moment, but we losing it particular. I don't think that player merited the result, and of course, it's rare. I felt we were good, so we'll see. I mean, I've actually just contradicted myself a couple of times there in that press conference, haven't I? Look at this, 2 days between each game. Jeez, we are going to be so shattered. So, I'm just going to no comment that. If we can just get through to the Manchester United game. It's only 10 minutes in. We'll try and get through this as quickly as possible, guys. But, it's got to be done, hasn't it? This is a huge game for us now, away from home to United. And I'm really torn here because last time we played United at Old Trafford, if I go into our schedule, didn't end well for us. It was only a 1-0 defeat, but that didn't tell the tale of the tape, did it? If we go here into the match stats, United were very, very, very good. So this one is a little bit scary, not gonna lie. I expected City to be the scarier game of the two, but we give a great account of ourselves there. I just get a horrible feeling deep down in my gut that at the moment, especially after losing, that we could be on for a tater in here, fellas. We really could. We'll probably have to make a couple of changes. We're hoping he's going to be back. His star. How likely you feel? No, I'd rather not discuss that at the moment. Thank you very much. Do apologise again. Cannot shift this bloody cough and cold. Try my best not to get it picked up on the on the old audio, but can't help it. So come on then, fellas. We need to make a run now at the FA Cup. I mean, if we could reach 2 cup finals, that'd be a very, very good season. Obviously, disappointing not to win the Carabao Cup, but at the same time, playing a very, very good side, And at the moment, I think we're probably a 7th/8th place team. The top 6 have got really, really good squads. Not that we haven't got a good squad, and we've got some fantastic young players coming through, but we just need that extra little bit of quality. So we're going to stick with... Do we stick with the same squad? I don't know. Neto's not very fit. I don't know whether to change things around a little bit here. We'll put Richardson out on the right-hand side. How's Goretzka at the minute? Goretzka's not too bad fitness-wise. Still hasn't really done loads as Mr. Mr. Goretzka. I'm just wondering, do we make the change now or do we do it later? We'll probably do it later. Barkley can come in there. We don't need a keeper on the bench. Aaron's for Barkley so that we know roughly where we are with things. Thank you very much. Right then, so we're going to stick with pretty much the same 11. Just bringing Richardson on for NATO because he's a little bit struggling for fitness. Would prefer to have some fitter legs on the pitch. So we're going to bring Haaland on there. Might actually bring... Do we take Sigurdsson? He's okay, Sigurdsson is. Goretzka's not terrible. Gibbs White isn't the best, so we'll bring Ross Barkley in. Chilwell, they're fine. Derby again is... I mean, this youngster, by the way. Absolutely superb. Come through the youth academy here, I do believe, last season, and we spotted him in the development centre and brought him straight into the first team. And we're hoping that as soon as he's 17, we can get him on a long-term contract. So this is where we're finishing today. Then we've got Haaland up front, Sigurdsson and Richardson, Goretzka, Barkley and Dendoncker in the midfield, Chilwell, Derby, Bowley and Chambers at the defence, with Sviler in goal. And we're going to have to pray that we can get a result today. It's going to be one of these games where either we win today and we win looking very good, or we're going to get a tatering. So let's see what's happening. We'll send the assistant to that one. And let's see how we get on then, folks. Right, we don't want that either, do we? We want latest scores, please, so we know what's happening around us. Thank you very much. We need City to beat Tottenham here as well. So 15 minutes in then, no highlights whatsoever. United not looking them usual selves at the minute. So we are just going to say, get creative to the boys. Oh, and as he says that, Ruben Neves plays the ball out wide. Chambers intercepts though. Back to Ruben Neves, to Arthur. Neves again. Spreads it out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Orsolini finds Son and Son Min-ho. Again at the front post. I mean, maybe that's being overly critical because of the way the ball's obviously coming across the goal. Orsolini, by the way, there. Fantastic cross. Son. Just, yeah, feel I really should be doing better there. And considering that we paid £30 million for him in January, you would expect him to be doing a smidge better. Glovin then with the corner out wide. Richardson does collect it, spreads it out for Sigurdsson, and that was very ambitious pass. But Sigurdsson does manage to pick it up as Wan-Bissaka makes a terrible mistake, but they manage to get the ball back anyway. Arthur spreads it up. Mason Greenwood chests it down. Lovely bit of skill from the youngster. We've got to hope then that we can get something. I mean, even bringing them back to the Molineux here wouldn't be terrible, but at the same time, we've had, as you can see from our fixture list, so why is that? No, Derby, no. Why are you taking free kicks for? Oh my God, central defender taking free kicks. You gotta love it. Um, the congestion on the fixture list this season for us has just been terrible. Chilwell plays it back to Dendoncker to Barkley. Goes out wide to Chambers. Chambers is in here and David De Gea makes a great save. However, it wasn't the best of efforts. Kind of straight down the middle at him. So we're going to get into the dressing room and I am going to assertively say, show me something else in the second half. I want a little bit more out of the boys. I know we're not playing badly, but we can't keep on affording to not play badly and lose. Like, it doesn't matter if you're playing well if you're still losing football games. Chilwell inside then, picks out Haaland, picks out Sigurdsson, and how do you hit the keeper from there? The fact that it was offside doesn't matter. Obviously, if you get a chance like that, you should be finishing it. Let the referee and the assistants do their jobs afterwards. You've still got to put it away. Goretzka finds Sigurdsson. Comes down this left-hand side. Got Chilwell with him as well. Decides to go back inside to Dendoncker. To Barkley's terrible pass. Golovin then comes forward. Charging forward. And that is an awful strike, you have to say. Sigurdsson again is just not playing well, and it's really annoying that he's so inconsistent. Like, he's got everything that's needed to be a fantastic inverted inside forward, and at times he just doesn't perform. He really doesn't. Who have I got who can even put out there? I mean, we could bring NATO out on the left-hand side, maybe. I think we'll do that. Not happy about all these yellow cards in the defence either. I might bring Max Aarons on for Callum Chambers here, to be honest. And we'll see. We'll give it till kind of 70 minutes, and then we'll make the last substitution that's available to us. Golovin then with the corner, floats in, what happened there? Is that a penalty? Oh my God. Well, we can kiss goodbye to the FA Cup run. Ruben Neves steps up. Oh, Svilar saves it. And Neves scores. How do you save the penalty and then again get bit? This man cannot defend his front post. Like, he should be at that ball as soon as it's there. Look, because it's right in front of him. He's made himself. Terrible keeping. Jesus. Goretzka's anxious. Well, we don't want anxious players on the pitch, so we move Goretzka out. It's not playing fantastically well anyway. Bring in Gibbs White, and we are going to say to the lads, show some passion. We need you to at least have a crack at this now. I mean, we haven't played terribly. Again, we're in the game, we've been in the game all along, but just not quite ruthless enough at the moment. That is our problem. It really is our big problem. So what could have been a fantastic light. I mean, look at that. We're dead even heat with United, disappointing. It really is. I can't be overly critical. Again, you gave it your best effort. I don't want to destroy morale either. It's horrible enough to take 2 losses like that. And I think we're now going away to Man City, are we? Is it away or have we got City at home? Oh, we're at home at least against Man City, but that's it's going to be a difficult game, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right then, guys, I'm very sorry that we couldn't go through today in either one. Obviously, could have won a cup. We didn't. Could have gone through into the FA Cup quarter-finals. We didn't. Just one of them days where, unfortunately, played against two very, very good sides. Give good count of ourselves both times. Hoping that next season can be our season. It really can. Thank you very much for your continued support then, folks. If you did enjoy the video today, don't forget to smash that like button for me. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. We're uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. That's all from me today, guys. Take care. Thank you very much.